Oh,
All right, guys, welcome to the podcast.
um, yeah.
Hi,
All right, we can edit this. We'll do whatever we want. Hello,
Whoever
welcome
edits, yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah.
podcast. I'm Brandon McDevitt.
I'm Tiffany Pfeiffer.
And I'm Savannah Gouch. Today we'll be talking all about Mars.
This is a
Yep.
very loaded thing. There's so much to talk about. So we're going to start with the current technology. So the current state of us getting to Mars. Now, funny story. The Saturn V, which got manned soon, that rocket was designed to go to Mars. The designer actually built it, overbuilt it to get to Mars. And well, we barely got to the moon. It was super janky. But now we have new technologies, and we've been to Mars. How many times? 3 times. At current missions, uh, we have SpaceX with reusability, reusing uh, orbital size class rocket boosters. What what's another? Um, we have a current mission in the InSight. I know it's Mars Rover 2020 by NASA, and okay, NASA's a piece of trash. All right, and this is
Whoa, whoa.
Ooh, we're,
yeah,
we're we're getting deep now.
gonna get real. Yeah, NASA's been wasting so much money. They've all right. They already get 0.5% of the government's money, and even though that seems small, that is a lot. And we've, as Elon Musk said, we're having this negative slope. It went from Mars, or not Mars, not yet. We had the Saturn V. We went to the moon, and then we've had the International Space Station. And now in America, we're not launching anything. What happened? See that negative slope from just negative slope. So what happened? Well, NASA,
Hmm.
because NASA's government ran, they only get fixed funding, but that funding is enough to do what SpaceX did. They've just been buying unnecessary products. I was reading Elon's book and it said uh, you could buy this part for $150,000.
Hmm.
Elon laughed and said, "You have $1,000 to go make it work." He's This poor guy spent 12, I think, 12 years, something like that, working very hard, and it cost only $500 to make. So $150,000 is drastically different with $500. NASA's just been wasting money. That's why we haven't been back to Mars. There you go.
But I think you have to consider the fact that it's hard to get to Mars. It takes years
Oh
to
yes,
get to Mars. So, maybe we have the money to do it, and maybe we have enough people hired and the personnel and the technology, but is it would we rather like save up or like buy these products that we might not necessarily need now but might need later,
right.
it depends on, I think it really just depends on like if they're unnecessary, are they just unnecessary now? We're going to use them in the future. But I think NASA is getting to the point where, going to the moon seemed like going to Mars now, But
Hmm.
once we got past that and like we were able to get there, and now we've been to the moon, we've been to all these places, we still we still just don't know enough, I don't think. And I think that they're kind of like weary of going is my idea of it. Like they're just kind of a little concerned about like, is it really worth it to send another thing
Okay.
after another thing there? So maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to like, they are government running, but maybe they're trying to kind of like not feel the pressure of the government like pushing them to go to Mars immediately and make
Okay.
it inhabitable and stuff like that.
Yeah. The whole reason Mars became a whole new thing was Elon said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Hey, let's go." I got his shirt from the SpaceX store. Like, this guy's is he's selling Mars.
Yeah.
um, and his whole plan is that why stay on Earth? We can there's two All right, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. There's two fates of humanity. Either we stay on this planet and we become extinct, or we become uh, multiplanetary species.
Okay. The
Your,
reason why the Earth is polluted and disgusting is because of us. Earth will go
Right.
on and live on. It's only, like you said, like the human population just dies out. Like that's how it's going to happen. But we're already so overpopulated. So this is the way that I think of it. Our Earth is only made to house 500 million people. We currently have 7.6 billion people and counting. It's 100% unreasonable, and some people are doing something about it, but they're getting a lot of backlash, like China, with their, laws on, like, you can only have one kid, now
Right.
it's 2 kids, One reason that we're all at our homes right now is because China was overpopulated. They didn't have enough to eat. So part of it was they started eating bats, and that's how this virus came to be. But when you think of us going to another planet, my idea is that we're just going to ruin another planet, poison another planet. And who knows if Mars is even inhabitable. They found water on it years and years ago, okay, but does it have an atmosphere like Earth? Is it capable of growing things? Who wants to live in a gigantic dome on top of a planet? There's a Simpsons, in the Simpsons movie, I'm going to bring this up. I like the Simpsons, okay? In the Simpsons movie, there was this like crazy virus something, I don't know, something was happening. And the water was getting polluted, like really bad. And so they said nobody can dump anything in this lake or this pond anymore. But then somebody did, Homer Simpson, and it was a ton of pig crap. So what they did was they put a gigantic dome around that town, around that lake and everything like that. So everybody was enclosed in. And I'm sorry to say, but that's how life would be on Mars. We would all be enclosed in because we'd have to build our own atmosphere. And I would love to live on Mars. I think that's so cool. Like going to another planet and getting to live there, that blows my mind. That's amazing. Think of all the things we could develop and all the new things that we would find out about space. But then again, you have to think of the temperature and this and that, and can we stand it,
Right.
So to me, we just seem like those.
Too many steps.
Yeah, like we just seem like those aliens that hop from planet to planet, trying to conquer everything.
Like that one movie, I forgot what it's called, but it was about these aliens going on to another planet because they're running from some other aliens destroying a planet. I forgot the name of it, but
it's the purple aliens, the little purple ones.
Yeah, like
I think it's called Home.
Home, yeah.
Like we can't be just sitting here hopping from planet to planet every time everything gets polluted up and stuff, because we're just going to be there. But the idea of if we were to create like a colony on Mars for scientific reasons, so kind of like what I forgot what the movie, it's called Space Between. It's supposed to be a sci-fi romance, but you look at the science part of it. They created a colony and scientists go there for a 5-year range. And it kind of talks about that. If we were to do Mars like that, how we're only having scientists go there and they're just kind of testing, seeing, can we grow a tree on Mars? Like doing testing like that instead of just moving there just to live there and to create life on there. I think that would be a lot more of a better idea.
Yeah, I don't think we should go in to this idea with the mindset of this is going to be our new home. Like everyone's going to live here. I think we should split it in half. Half people go to Mars, half people don't. Half of these people are not going to want to go to Mars anyway. Some older people that are really kind of weary about it might not want to go. I know that's stereotypical of me to say, but and then you have, I want to say like all these young new scientists who like think that's awesome. Like Brandon is a fantastic example. He's passionate about it. He really likes it. Like that seems like an ultimate dream for Brandon. Like
Right.
he's that half of the population that would adore to go.
Right.
If Mars is inhabitable and it works, heck yeah. Like I think that's really great for America and the world and stuff like that. So
Right.
but then we have the issue of who owns this land. When America was being claimed as, land by everyone in the freaking world, there was a lot of fights. It brought a lot of war. And I'm wondering if the same thing is going to happen on Earth about Mars.
I will say this. I do think Mars will be a new civilization in a way. This isn't going to be a, free for all kind of a. This isn't just new land. I think this is going to be a planned idea, kind of like a mindset, being like, we're here for a reason. Let's not screw it up.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's the whole mindset coming into Mars, being we messed up our first planet. Let's try not to do that again. And the plan, it kind of works, but then you look at every other country ever, and you're like, wow, we're pretty bad at doing goals. You know what I mean? We're like, oh, you know what? We're gonna not pollute so much, and then now you have overpopulation, which leads to more factories because you need to feed them, and that means more pollution. So it's a catch-22. And I will say this for inhabitants. Right now, Mars is not habitable. Why? But the whole idea is, so humans are pretty good at adding extra CO2 in the air, right?
Yeah, no joke. Yeah.
So the whole plan is just to do whatever we're doing here on Mars. And apparently that would work. And that would mean the atmosphere will become a little bit thicker. The water will come up, and it'll become like Earth. More of a, what's that word? Habitable, that's the best thing I got right now. Habitable planet for us. But yeah, right now it's a little challenging, and we shouldn't have any humans go there yet. But robots should just do all the work, build our home, and then we'll just move in. That's what I'm thinking on the inhabitants. What do you guys think of? This is a good one. Government.
Don't even
The
get me
first
started.
government on Mars.
That's going to be a hard one. Like, because you think of all the different nations we have now. We have monarchies, we have democracies. There's a couple of dictatorships.
Capitalist, communist. What's up?
That's why again, I think that if we're gonna have people inhabiting Mars, it should be scientists and for research reasons, not to live there. Like, we should deal with what we did to ourselves on Earth and try to fix it ourselves than to completely go to another place and possibly make the other place worse than what we've done to Earth.
I think that if I was in charge of this, which is never going to happen, I wish it would, but if I was in charge of this, I would want everyone to go in on, like, when we go to Mars and stuff like that, I would want everyone to go in with the mindset of, this is a new planet that we're going to inhabit, and it's going to be for everyone. And not everyone has to be equal necessarily, but everyone has to, like, just understand that if we bring in these problems, these earthly problems that we have to Mars, we're just going to want to move to another planet. We're just going to want to go somewhere else. We're not going to like it. So I think everyone just needs to have an overall understanding that it's a new planet. It's amazing that we have this opportunity. Let's not throw it in the trash can like we did Earth.
I read a meme the other day. It was, communism works because when we go to Mars, it'll be the only government there. And someone commented, it already is the dry, deserted, red wasteland.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. But on the International Space Station, it's a the same thing. It's a scientific way of government. When Russians didn't have any food, only then the U.S. Astronauts would give them some rations. It wasn't communism where everyone's food. It was just my food, but you're human. I'm gonna give you some. There's no, this is my land. It's ours, which sounds like socialism, which kind of is, but there's no point. It's for scientific reason, not economic gain. You know what I mean? Scientific gain, which
If we could,
changes the whole track. But
I wonder if we could think of the land, because when you go back to American history of how the Native Americans treated their land as no one owned the land. Everyone had to work together to use the land to get what they needed out of it. If we were to treat Mars like that, I think there wouldn't be any conflicts of whose land this is, because we're all under the same mindset of no one owns this land. No one owns this land, and everyone owns this land. It's public property, and that we all need to use this land and work together to get what we need and to do the research or plant that tree. It's for everyone, not just one person. It's for everyone and no one.
Right. Very, very well said. Everyone's no one. What do you guys? I was thinking about this a long time ago. Mars is good. If it does become habitable, it's just going to become a Silicon Valley of scientists and engineers, because you got low gravity. It's half the size of Earth, and low atmosphere, which is going to make it perfect for any new scientist. It's like a playground.
Honestly,
it's a new playground for all these young scientists trying to build new things, which I think is pretty awesome. Do you guys think? What do you guys think Mars would be if compared to our solar system? What do you think Mars would be labeled as? Like Earth is home, and what do you think? I don't know. That's kind of, I know. So it's weird thinking. I thought Mars would just be a sandbox, or cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it would just, you know what I mean?
I think it would be kind of crappy of America to do this, but I really want it to happen. I want America to go to Mars, not tell anyone, inhabit Mars to a degree, like scientists, like stuff like that. Inhabit Mars, do our research, make it inhabitable, maybe send like a couple people there, like I'm talking like 1,000, but my problem is if it takes years to get there, so somebody's on a ship for, I think it's like 3 years to get there, depending on the rocket ship size and yada yada yada, whatever. It takes roughly 3 years to get there if you have it.
Where did you find that? Where did you?
I have no idea. I was. I can't remember.
Somewhere it says like.
It's roughly between
like,
6 to 12 months.
6 to 12 months.
I saw
so
where
it
it
takes
was like
about a year.
12 months because
3 years is a little bit different from 6 to 12 months.
Okay, but if you have like, so my thing.
I don't think I could live on a rocket ship or space shuttle, whatever we want to call it, for 3 years. Like you're living in zero gravity for 3 years just to get to a place that had.
Like it was probably just like an old article that I read that on, and it was like really old, and they're like, it takes 3 years to get here, But now we have the technology to get there faster, I guess. But yeah. So so if it takes 6 months to a year, and you're slowly starting to run out of food, if you do not tell someone 6 months ahead of time, then you're gone with the wind. Like, what you gonna eat?
Wait. So you're saying that you're
like
screwed.
Food supplies. Yeah.
You're saying, all right, getting there is our problem. It's one of the.
No, I don't think getting there is a problem. I think I would adore being on a spaceship for 6 months. That'd be the coolest thing. Like, as long as I liked everyone else.
Yeah, but you also got.
But the food is the
once
problem.
you get there, I'm pretty sure that like any company that knows what's going on is going to start sending shipments of food and supplies right after you go. So that way, by the time you get there, lo and behold,
Right.
Yeah, but I'm
say a
saying,
month
like-
later, you got shipment of
Understood
food
is what.
and supplies.
But I'm saying, like, once you've been there for like let's say 10 years, like we've been on Mars for 10 years now, it's going good, it's going strong, and somebody slips the heck up and they overestimate how much food you guys have in storage. Maybe we have plants by then, and like I guess that's okay or good.
Oh, okay.
But like I'm
Okay.
saying, like once you've been there for a while and somebody says, "Oh yeah, we'll be good for another 6 months. You don't need to send anything or anything like that." Like probably like earlier than 10 years, you know, like
Right.
like a couple, like maybe a year or two into it, and we're learning like okay, like we're learning all this stuff, and the scientists are so busy with that they're like, "Oh crap, we're out of food, guys," and it'll take another
Right.
6 months to a year to get it there. And maybe
Right.
we don't have plants by then and all that stuff like growing and like functioning. So that would be my worry of running out of food or overestimating how much we have left. So, but I'm sure you're right, Tiffany, that like a ton of like the government and like a ton of like Elon Musk, you know, he's gonna invest in like helping in some way, or Elon Musk's gonna be there. We already know that, so we know he's not gonna go.
Oh yeah. After a month.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a real life Tony Stark sitting on Mars.
Yeah, he could just eat money for lunch. Why
Wow.
not? Money sandwich.
Yeah. 20
Our
families.
person that makes a flamethrower saying not a flamethrower.
It's not a flamethrower, guys, but it's a flamethrower. Genius.
Wink,
Genius
wink.
I swear
marketing.
that reminds me of the scene where Tony Stark's like, "This is not a weapon. This is just a."
Yeah.
Next thing they know, there's bombs and stuff on the iron, on the iron suit and stuff, and it's like, it's not a weapon, guys.
Weapon.
Not a weapon.
An enchantment. Human enchantment.
You know what?
Uh,
Elon Musk and comparing Elon Musk to Tony Stark is a subject in itself.
It is.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about that real quick? We could.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Tony Stark, millionaire, playboy with their. How do I say that word? With their. Still with. Someone say the
Philanthropist?
dang word.
Philanthropist?
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot say that word to save my life. But, what is it? But
Philanthropist.
philanthropist.
Or philanthropy. Or
Struggles real. Struggles
some
real.
word. Yeah.
Philanthropist.
Philanth-
The guy's a genius. Got himself out of a cave. And Elon is a genius, entrepreneur. Got himself out of South Africa. If that kind of correlates. Do you guys know Elon? His startup, or do you just like? I just want to know. Like,
I've
what do you
heard
know
a little
about
bit
it?
about it, but like not enough. You know, like I really want to get his book to read, but yeah, he's good. Like I think like what he does is really cool. He doesn't have the best looks. Like Tony Stark is more attractive than him. I will say that.
Are you?
Yeah, but yeah.
Tiffany, what do you know about Musk?
What do I know about Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Pretty much everything you said at the Wax Museum.
Everything. Okay. Yeah. For those who don't know what that is, I did a project on him, and you have to act like the person. So, I love this guy. All right. No homo. But hey, you know what? A little bit. The guy's amazing. Like, if I could, I would so live with him, just to hear him talk about any like situation with the Falcon 9. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna brag. Hold on.
I'm gonna flex. Watch out.
Oh.
He's pulling out the big guns. Or rockets, I should say.
It's kind of broke, but don't worry about it. It's the freaking Falcon 9, or at least the booster part. Oh my gosh, right? Hold on, I got more. Starman, Tesla, Cybertruck.
Do you like the look of that thing?
I'm telling you, this guy is next level. Guys, where did I put my laptop? Oh well, it's over there now. So what do you guys think about him using reusable rockets?
I think it's like that's amazing. Like I don't know how he came up with that idea, like or manufactured it even. But like I think it's like that's really big. Like that's gonna help out a lot in cost wise, in pollution, everything.
I think it'll help a lot. So when we're not just sitting here, we use a rocket and then throw it away.
Right.
Because I think I heard from you, Brandon, you saying that every time we use a rocket, it's like us taking an airplane, flying it once, and then throwing it away, and we have all this scrap metal left.
Exactly. Now that's a whole waste of money. Boeing 747 costs millions of dollars. Why would you throw it away? So you just catch the money out of the sky.
But did you know that like a majority of millionaires and billionaires are actually like cheap? Like they like coupons, like everything like that. Like they don't buy unless it's on sale. And I'm like that is why they're millionaires, because they have that mindset. Like, and here we go again. Like, you know, reusable rockets. And that's or rocket engines and stuff like that. Like it's just I think it's just like that is really great for him and also like the entire world. But yeah.
All right, what do you guys know about Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon?
Oh, I know a lot about his divorce.
No, bald-headed again. Tiffany, you know anything about Bezos? Bezos? I don't know what to call him. I think it's Bezos. I say Bezos.
Yeah, I think it's Bezos.
Bezos. Nothing? All right, so Bezos, Mr. Bezos. Now, if I say anything bad, I feel like I'm not going to get... If he hears this, I know my...
He'll be like mad respected. I feel like that's... Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to have 2-day shipping anymore. He is trying to do what Elon is doing, reusable rockets. He actually sued Elon for reusing rockets.
He what?
What?
Wait, what?
He actually sued Elon Musk.
Did he win?
No, Elon has millions of dollars. He's gonna get the best lawyer.
He said it's such the broad idea of landing a rocket. He was like, that was my idea. What? That's been an idea since time. Like, reusing something. Wow.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of him. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and then he was like, and he used the same words to describe reusable rockets as Elon in the interview. This guy's a copycat, all right? One more thing, just to jab at him. When Musk successfully landed the Falcon 9 on a landing barge out in the middle of the Atlantic, Bezos tweeted, "Congratulations, welcome to the club." Everyone got so mad at him for saying that. Oh no, it does have a time limit.
Whoa. It says running out of time. We've removed the 40-minute time limit on your group meeting. It's a gift from Zoom.
What? What happened?
We're still
This
recording.
meeting no longer has a time limit.
Yeah, guys. Okay, so Zoom has this thing if you're recording, and it says like you can only record for 40 minutes. So we were gonna piece 2 of them together, but now we don't have to because I just got a gift from Zoom saying that they extended it. So woo!
Wow.
Thanks, Zoom. Yeah.
Thank you, Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, also we're trying out Zoom today because someone decided to crap up their other people's lives, and you have to pay for some membership, and that's a no because we're just a ton of teenagers.
We're broke.
Yeah, we don't got AdSense yet.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, true. We're trying to get there. Drop a like.
Drop a like. Help us out if you want better quality. It's cool to think about. This is so off track, but
it's fine. Who cares? Go down that rabbit hole.
We're gonna look back on this and be like, "Wow, I'm so cringy."
Yeah.
I mean, like,
isn't everyone though?
Yeah.
Anything
like,
I've ever done, it's just like you.
I feel
So
like
I
when
gotta say, I don't know why, but when I saw our first comment, my heart like warmed and was big, and all of a sudden I was really happy.
Shout out to that guy. His name's Tom. Yeah,
Tom.
Yeah,
Tom.
Tom.
we love you, bro.
Tom, thank you so much.
He's got how many
Yeah.
subscribers? He's
I think
got,
we only have like 3 subscribers.
No, Tom.
Tom?
He's got a bunch of subscribers
Really?
and a bunch of views. Tom, we love you,
Tom.
man.
Woohoo!
Help us out. I was looking at his channel. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was like how to grow on YouTube.
Oh,
So we'll
really?
definitely check you out, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Please don't the comments.
Your comments
Oh
are
yeah,
really
I did
nice.
too. I looked on there
Subscribe to
and
Tom, guys.
he had a video on how to grow YouTube. I watched it. I don't know about you guys, but I
I'm
watched
gonna have
it.
to
It was-
watch it now.
We're gonna study Tom.
Shout out to Tom, man.
Subscribe to Tom for
What a man. What a
for
man.
videos.
What a man.
We really appreciate it.
If
Really
you want.
do.
If you want to go back to Musk. We want to go back to Musk. Let's go back to Musk.
Like what?
'Cause
Yeah.
That was a little extra.
Tom and Musk, same level, man. Same level.
You know, something I just noticed, Elon Musk has the same hair color as Tony Stark and the same eye color, just different facial structure.
Way different facial structure.
Way different.
Elon's got that pentagon.
Yeah.
Like that pentagon. And his accent is amazing. He's like, I don't know how he talks. He just stutters a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he is from South Africa, moved to Canada, so he does have
Canada.
a weird range of accent.
Oh, Canada. Oh,
Oh,
Canada.
Canada, how great are you, Sarah?
Tony Stark is tanner too.
Robert
Oh,
Downey
yeah?
Jr. is wait,
Plus,
not
Iron Man looks
so bad.
really
athletic.
good with a nice Captain America shield. I'm throwing off on your rabbit trail, sorry.
That's just woo.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, Elon. He's in Tesla. We're gonna have a show about Tesla, right? Are we?
oh, heck yeah. Heck
Alright.
yeah.
While listening, we're gonna have a show about Tesla.
Drop a like if you want to see that and a comment.
Subscribe, ring the bell
Definitely get on
for notifications when that video does
Comment
come
what you want us to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah, we need ideas.
Well, I mean, we got a range. We just wanted to, we got a lot of weird
Yeah,
ideas.
we got a range of ideas, but we'd always love to have more ideas to add to a list.
Right.
'Cause we have forever to talk about stuff.
And we have forever, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say.
Also, maybe now's the time to spill a little tea about Fridays.
Oh yeah, Fridays.
All right, so Fridays, guys, we're gonna have guests on the podcast every Friday. Hopefully, probably.
Okay, so
We'll
if you
see.
want to be a
We'll
guest,
try.
well, we don't know you. You're,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to be a guest. But, we're going to do our friends. And
Yeah.
and if you want to see some of that, see some guests, see some new faces, drop a subscribe. Man, we're really promoting this. Subscribe,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Comment.
We really appreciate it.
Like.
Yeah. It really helps us know that people like what we're doing, especially Tom. Shout out to Tom again, man. His comments, they were so nice, and he just he encouraged us on. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
very refreshing to see that, and it's such a crazy time in the world. So we really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Tom, we hope you're staying safe, buddy, wherever you are.
Yeah, keep going, Tom.
Go on, Tom. Upload those videos. All right, let's throw this track back on the train.
All right. Okay,
Let's
Amazon
throw the
guy.
train on track.
Jeff,
Bezos.
this Jeff guy. All right, so
This Jeff guy. He's a copycat. All right.
listen. Okay, freaking Amazon. Listen, love you, but also hate you at the same time because shipping is kind of out the window right now, and I get it. That's not really your fault, but it's just just a little bit. Also, the divorce. I felt really bad for this guy because there are prenups that you can get and stuff like that, but it's whatever money he made before his marriage, he got to keep. but anything after had to split right down the middle. I feel so bad for him. That just cuts
That's
like
not
that.
fair.
That just cuts deep, man. You know, it's like I get it. Like when he married, he knew what he was doing. I guess he didn't really like expect anything like that. But I mean, I felt really bad for him after that. But then I realized his shipping was crap. I'm just joking. But also my only question is what's up with the like super long names
Then
on Amazon,
again,
like the
when
description
you
of the
think
thing.
of shipping that with everything that's going on today.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, Tiffany, you're lagging a bit.
Yeah, you lagged. Oh, now we're back.
Okay.
All right, say whatever you
All
said
right.
again.
So what you think about with darn it, it's lagging again. Okay.
We can still hear you. It's all good.
Wait.
We can still hear you.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun,
watch how we might
dun,
get copyright
dun,
stricken.
dun, 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 dun.
Music produced
Oh,
by-
I hear someone. Okay, yay. All right. So with the shipping, with everything today, I think that a problem with how long everything's shipping is that they're making medicine, food, and like necessities are going to be the first thing they're going to load onto
Right. The truck.
the truck, and then once they put all that stuff on the truck, then they're going to put the extra stuff like your shoes or microphones or all the other stuff that's left, and that's probably what's making the wait list so long for stuff like microphones or shoes, maybe clothes, because they're probably guessing you already have some sort of clothing that you can just wash and wear again, while you run out of food a lot quicker, and medicine is very important.
Sure.
Like I remember some dad saying that your neighbor's more likely to get a bag of dog food than you are to get your shoes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Priorities.
Yeah, I get it.
You're pretty cool shoes. I'm just.
Those mics are really important.
Oh, Amazon, your priorities. If I throw you some extra dollars, it could be like Prime Plus. Yeah, Bezos. He's
Then again, at this point, with that said, maybe Prime isn't going to be you're probably going to get your stuff before the other person who doesn't have Prime, but you're probably still going to have to wait a lot longer than the next day shipping.
But at least you can like find the same products like for sale like on other sites, like maybe like pre-used or something like that. But like most of the time, like you can find stuff on like those personal selling apps. That's what I do, because like shipping is way cheaper. Shipping is way cheaper, and like I don't have to worry about like, will it get here within the next month? You know, it'll get here within the next week, and yeah. So.
Do you think that's safe? Or like, so you sell items at your house?
So like a ton of like old books that I have, and like that are in like new condition, or like hardbacks, or like even
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I sell like my dad's old shorts. My dad lost like a ton of weight, and he can't wear them anymore. And like he wore like some of the stuff like once or twice. So it's like I'll sell that, like and stuff like that, and then I get the money, put it in my bank account. It does it directly. Like I don't have to get a check in the mail or anything like that. It just puts it directly in there, and yeah, and then I can buy more things online. It's a direct in and out. Doesn't stay there very long. I'll tell you that.
They're coming to your house or somewhere.
No. You ship it out. So they pay. Yeah. So they pay for the shipping, and you print off a shipping label. So we have a printer at my house, and I just print off a shipping label, and then I tape it onto the package. You're not allowed to use any sort of I think it's like flat rate. It has to be priority, like shipping mail. Like that's something about like the box that you use and stuff like that. It's not that complicated, but yeah. So yeah, and then you slap that on there, and then you sell it, and then you're good. Now the only bad thing, I guess, is that they take a percentage of what you make. And so Poshmark and Mercari are the two main ones that I use. Mercari is, I think they take 10%. I think that's it. Poshmark takes a bit more, but it's like not the biggest chunk in the world. But yeah.
Right.
So I mean, like, I think it's nice to be able to like sell things from my house and not have to like go anywhere,
Right.
or anything like that. But yeah, and then buying on there is also, I think it's way easier than buying off of Amazon or Target or anything like that, because I can look up the item I'm specifically looking for, and you can sort it. You can like find, if you want something that's brand new, then you do something brand new. If I'm gonna get a book like by an author I really like and I really wanted to get that book, then I wouldn't mind if it was pre-used, because I'm just gonna read it, you know.
Right.
With the coronavirus, all the packages that we get, we let them sit on the front porch for 3 days. And whenever we disinfect the box with Lysol, and we open it, and we disinfect the product or whatever we got, and then we're like, okay, it's done. Like, you know. So, but yeah, I don't really know how we got onto that topic, but we did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, I would always think, so, I don't know. I was just that weirds me out.
Yeah.
But
I don't
guess
like
not
use
that
my
bad.
real name. I don't use my real name like on my account. You don't have to put in your location. They just know what state you live in. And then shipping. Sometimes like Poshmark has like a single like shipping price, $7.11. And that ships everything that they like. That ships everything that is like within the size that it has to be. So I don't buy off of Poshmark because I don't want to pay $7 to ship when I could be getting free shipping, or I could be paying like $4 to ship like an item that weighs 6 ounces. You know, so I always buy off of Mercari. If I buy, which I don't really, but like I'm looking for a mic for the podcast. Like I looked on Mercari and I looked on Amazon. I found the same mic, both brand new. Well, one's a little bit cheaper on Amazon, right? But it's not going to get here until May 20th, and it has free shipping. I don't really want to wait that long. But I found it on Mercari, same exact one, and it's $19. Okay, free shipping though, and it will get here in a week. So like you might be paying a little bit more to like for your shipping to get it faster, but whatever, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. Fun.
Yeah. We went from Mars to online shop or online selling and shopping.
Yeah.
We're
My
great.
slipper. Dang it. Oh well, it's okay. One
Yeah.
foot will just be cold.
Savannah drops her slipper. Oh no.
Mhm.
Okay.
First world problems.
Yeah, first of all, Elon isn't worrying about that by any means. So I think we covered Mars pretty well.
Pretty well, yeah.
I don't think there's really anything to talk about.
Yeah. How are your quarantines going? Let's do a little quarantine update.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Tiffany, what about you?
Sorry.
She's frozen.
Oh
I'm
no.
back.
You're frozen, but we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Here. Bam. Yeah.
Hey.
A friend of mine just texted me. That's my problem.
Oh.
Right.
First world problems, you know?
Yeah.
Friends.
How's your quarantine going?
How's what? I'm sorry.
Your quarantine, the insideness. That's the word.
I'm getting annoyed by animals all of a sudden.
Quarantine quarrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dog's like coming into my room and fighting. Well, not so much fighting, but playing. And they're very loud when they play.
Dogs. Battle. They gotta be loving it. They have to be loving this. Everyone's home. The dogs are just.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, my cat, she's treating me as if I'm her slave now. So
You get it. I've always been an inside person because where I grew up, it wasn't, always safe. So inside was, you stay inside. Don't go outside. You're gonna get, dangerous. So this doesn't bother me. I'm used to the air conditioned air. I love it. Smells great. Hey!
Lyle.
yeah, my brother was chasing the dog around saying, "Where's my shoe?" That's why I was laughing. It's hilarious to watch that.
Poor dog. Give me the shoe. Yeah, people are going crazy. I'm chilling.
I love this, to be honest with you. Like,
I don't think it's all that bad.
yeah, same. I mean, like, being at home, like, typically, like, during the summer, I get really bored. Like, I'm just at home. I'm not going to school. I'm not doing anything. But, like, having enough work to do and enough time to sit down for 3 hours in a row is fantastic.
Right.
It's very minimal effort, I would say, to live. I mean, like, I'm sure, like, for the moms out there or caretakers for the most part, or like somebody with like a younger child, that might be a little bit more of a struggle.
Yeah, it's gotta be stressful.
Yeah, but I mean, like, everybody in my house is pretty self-sufficient, so just kind of, we all just get to like chill and watch TV all the time. Although my mom gets kind of mad about it, but that's the only bad part. My mom's like, okay, it's enough of your electronics. But
yeah. Okay, you know how we were talking about the Amazon Prime?
yeah.
There's an Amazon Prime truck sitting right in front of my house now.
I love
Did they know we were talking about them?
If he does if you get a package and it starts ticking, throw it. The bomb. Throw it. Oh, yeah.
All right,
Do you worry about that, Brandon?
What?
Do you worry about that? Your Amazon packages?
I've always been afraid of telling my friends where I live because I always feel like they're gonna send me a bomb.
What friends do you have?
It's not the friends. It's because I'm just very
paranoid.
Yes. I'm just like, someone's gonna kill me, and that's just, I'm slacking. Why am I slacking?
So Brandon, just as a question, do I need to buy a phone, get a phone number to it, and then wait, then put it in a box and start sending messages to it, and hopefully it gets to your house and it starts buzzing repeatedly.
I know where Brandon lives, so the Amazon packages are coming, Brandon.
Oh no! Oh no! I've played this joke with my friends. We would, when they would put PlayStation parties, they would unhook their headset, and then now we're talking through the speaker, all right?
Yeah.
The TV, so everyone can hear us. Now sometimes we'll say, well, not me, but someone will say a curse word, but I would say, "Hey Siri" or "Alexa, buy 100 pool noodles." And it's just, and sometimes it'll catch it as like, do you want me to order 100 pool noodles? Yes. But it's never worked fully.
I heard a story on
I
heard a story on like the news one day, and this little girl with the Alexa bought Barbie's dream house.
I see that happening.
Oh man. 100 pool noodles pull up at your house, and you're like, what? Who bought this? How much has it gotta be? That's gotta be a lot of money.
No, they're like 99 cents each, so I guess it would add up.
$100. That's an expensive joke.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
We got class in 5, so we're gonna do the outro.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode about Mars, and we also talked about some of the online shopping, which is a great duo.
Great way to waste your time. Great way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Please consider subscribing, ring the bell so you don't miss an episode. Drop a like and comment any thoughts about us. We will continue to grow. Stay safe.
Drop a like if you think we deserve it.
Yeah. And shout out to Tom. Go subscribe to the Tom channel.
Bye.
That's all right. That's it.
All right,
See you
bye
next time,
guys.